Hey guys, Mark from Gunpla Network, and today, as you can see, this is not a Bandai kit. For those of you unfamiliar with the box, it's a 1/100 scale. Basically, this is a Daban, which is a knockoff master grade kit. 8813 is the model number they've given it, but it's basically Impulse Gundam, and this is the Sword Impulse version. As you can see, it's kind of a bit more plain than a than a P Bandai box, but I'm digging it. I actually dig the dark out, color. So there's your instruction guide. There are some water slides and stickers, and the rest is the kit. All right. I don't know what these water slides are like. I've never tried knockoff. This is my first bootleg kit, guys. We're going to the dark side here, all right? I have no idea what this is going to be like. I picked it up off Facebook Marketplace because the guy had it for like $40 Australian, which is about just under half the price of the real master grade. So yeah. The booklet is plain black and white. There is nothing special about it. The images are all what you can see here. What it does include though is an action base. I'm pretty excited about that. Not often many of the Bandai kits include an action base. So starting up, we're going to build the Core Splendor. Now, I went for this when I saw it because I love the Sword Impulse Gundam, and as you know, I did the RG Sword Impulse a year or so ago. So I thought, look, this looks pretty well detailed. I'm going to give it a crack. Next, we're onto the torso. Now, I know you've heard, if you're in the know, you've heard, Dragon Momoko, they made reproductions, but enhanced and different. Daban was pretty much straight knockoffs. Maybe some more panel lines. As we go through the booklet there, just keep, we're on the head, arms, and then onto the legs. Daban was a straight knockoff. It was cheap plastic, it broke, it didn't do very well. But look, this, from what I've seen of limited reviews I can see, it looks like maybe these later model kits, they clean we're joining them up. It looks like they, and then we're onto the sword, is it sword pack? Yeah. Sword silhouette. They got their act together and have now gotten some decent build process going. I know they were supposed to have been ended in 2018, 2019. Bandai took legal action against them. So I guess it's a grey area of the modeling community whether you want to buy a knockoff kit, which then I guess deprives Bandai of the income that they would then use to make further model kits. All right, here we're going to the runners now. I mean, this is basically looking like a Bandai kit to me. I haven't built it yet at this point, so there's a runner, runner of polycaps. We'll just see how this goes. I want to say on that though, if you choose to buy a bootleg kit, you can't then whine about it. It's a bootleg. There could be issues. There might be fitting problems. There's some armored Schneider, part of the rifle, vents for the silhouette. Yeah, so I mean, you might have problems. You might have to put some extra effort into it. I would say only buy a bootleg kit if you're willing to put in the extra effort, which is, we're on another black runner, which is all about, you may need to use a pin vise. You may need to use some glue. You may need to sand some stuff back. So far, this is looking not too bad to me. It looks like a clip and sand. I am going to straight build it. I will disassemble and paint later, but for now, I just want to straight build it for you guys and tell you what the experience is with a Daban kit. I don't want to buy knockoffs, a lot, but this came up at, I think it should have been 70 or 80 Australian dollars, and the real Bandai kit's about 110, 120, but for $40, come on, could you really pass this up? And there's the other thing I love about the Sword Impulse, it's red. There's some effect parts, which is really cool. So you can't buy it and then whine about it, all right? So we're not going to do that here. I'm going to give you my fair and honest opinion about how this kit is and if I think Daban is okay. So far, so good. It's got water slides. It's got, all the runners look pretty cool. It looks like it's good part separation. I'm not breaking the plastic in my hands, just holding it. Yes, extra effort for panel wash and stuff would be great. I'll paint later and then do that, but for now it looks okay. Panel lines are good. Yep, there's shield and torso bits. So some detail there. You got to remember this is also based on a 10 or 15-year-old master grade that they've copied. I was looking at photos online, and I mean, this actually does look like maybe they put some extra detail into it. Like it's not just a straight copy of the Bandai; it could have more detail. Yeah, see, like in the uniframe, that looks pretty cool there. There's vents and everything molded in. Wouldn't be too hard to paint. So yeah, I mean, like we'll see how this goes. I'm keeping an open mind at this point. I could be cursing halfway through the build. We don't know. Some white runners there. The other thing is, I mean, look, to be honest with you at this point too, if you are struggling to find a particular kit, like it's not on the shelf, because Bandai don't always rerun master grades. They're not making too many new master grades. I've got the narrative Verkar coming this week to pick up, and I'll be reviewing that shortly. But yeah, we maybe get one new kit a year, and sometimes it's even just a 1.5, like the Rickdom or the XS Gundams. So that can kind of push people to go the other way too. And if you can find a Dragon Momoko kit, which they do different, versions, and even straight out third parties like the Thor lookalike Gundam. There's some screws for the kit there. It looks like maybe it's an older model where we need the screws for it. Here's the action base. Yeah, let's lighten that up. So this looks like an action base that I've had before. I can't remember if it's an action base 1 or 2. One of the older ones. So, and that obviously clearly says made in China on the back there. There's the bits and pieces for it. So it looks like that's definitely a straight copy of a Bandai action base. But hey, it's cool that it includes it because, man, like I said, for like $40, which is $25 US or something, I'm getting basically a master grade kit with an action base. Now, the guy did actually open it and he built part of the head. And that's it. That's all he started with. He didn't sell it because he was unhappy with it. He sold it because he had, like some of us, too many kits on the go. Now, I was more than happy to take it off his hands because I have been looking to try a bootleg kit or a third-party kit for a while now, and this was just something cheap I could pick up, and if I didn't like it, I could try and fix it, or I could throw it in the bin and not feel too guilty about it. So, alright guys, hopefully I will bring you the review of this shortly, and let me know your thoughts or comments if you've had a Daban kit, which one have you had. I saw like they did the Thunderbolt and everything. They've done like a ton of kits. I thought they shut down, but maybe they're still going. Yeah. Keep on building. Leave a comment, a like, and let us know what you think. Bye-bye.